Little rat tail back there is just doing its own thing. Let's do a little life update. It's unwell. It's like, hi, can't get rid of me. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Miss Wrinkles is joining us today. Maybe, we'll see. Hello, welcome back to another Girl Talk. Get ready with me. I have been using this vegetable juice, which is this really good for you. It's not bad. I used to drink V8 vegetable juice all the time when I was a kid. Granny left this in our fridge when she was here. I've been icing this oh, it feels so good. Ginormous pimple that I keep trying to pop, and it's just like, nope, we're not even gonna give you what you want. My skin has been going crazy since I got home from vacation, because I don't know about you, but like, I bring the same products and do all the same things, but I'm just not as diligent, because by the end of the night on a vacation, I'm just like, oh, go to bed, you know? And you just don't like, have the same comforts of home. I look like a fool, but you know I don't care. I also went to town over here and here, so yeah, we're gonna cover that up together. We're gonna leave this. No, I'm just kidding. My mirror's here. That's why. We're gonna do a little girl talk. Get ready with me. I have all my skincare on except for SPF. You guys, I left my SPF here when I went to Alaska, and I don't know. Did I? Yeah, I made a video. I was like, did I even tell you guys? Yes, I did. Oh, this thing is just mammoth. I left my SPF because I don't know, I thought I did, and the crazy thing is, it's like I didn't realize till I got there. Big whoop, right? And I was like, you can't buy Ulta MD tinted SPF in stores. Like, why do they not sell it at Target or CVS or something? They don't. So whatever is what it is. So I went to Sephora and bought the Summer Friday one. I don't like it at all. So I didn't wear SPF. I mean, I did a couple times, but I didn't because I hated it. I'm telling you, if you hate an SPF, you don't wear it. And yeah, I love my Ulta MD. So anyways, I get home and I'm like, okay, no big deal. Like, I can't believe, I honestly thought I brought it and I just didn't remember where I packed it. Like, I packed it in something weird or something. Nope, couldn't find it when I unpacked, and I can't find it here either. So I'm like, where did it go? I remember like taking it out when I was packing because I didn't want to use this one. I wanted to use a new one because I was like, I would hate the idea of running out of it when I was on vacation. So now I can't find it. She gone. Let's get that in. Whew. All right. Oh, my skin is just, it feels really inflamed more than I care about what it looks like. It just feels really inflamed. I'm still getting used to like my short hair. Like, look at these little things. Really short now. I can put it in a pony though, so that's like important, but I feel like these little like mullet hairs, my little rat tail back there is just doing its own thing. All right, on. So anyways, yeah, I just have zero idea where my SPF is, and I wish I did know where it is because it's kind of important. You leaving us, Rinks? Bye. Peace. Peace, girlfriend. I just like was fully delusional thinking I knew where it was. Okay, anyway, let's do a little life update. A little life lately. No real major topic of the video. I just want to chat with you. So I've been using this guy, this Hourglass Mineral Veil, that's their primer. Their hydrating skin veil tint thing. I really like this. It's the only thing I brought, or not the only thing I brought to Alaska. I also brought my NARS foundation, but I never wore it. I only wore this. It's so good. It's really really good. Words today. It's not huge coverage, but it does honestly last a pretty long time on my skin, and I like just how even it kind of like makes my skin. And then I go in with like a concealer, which I tried to do House Labs concealer. It's the best. Like, It's the only thing I've been using. I use it the entire trip as well, even though I brought my Kosas. I went and got color matched when we were in Seattle for one, because the colors just seemed kind of crazy online and I would have picked the wrong one. I like picked what I thought it was gonna be and it was not that one. I mean, it was only like one off, but look at that. Ugh, skin. My skin just always freaks out after vacation, and the amount of food and just like trash I did to my body was kind of crazy. I don't think there's any hope in covering these things, but we're just gonna keep powering through it. So we went to Alaska and it was honestly stunning. I will say we were like some of the youngest people on the cruise. It's just like an older demographic, which I didn't care, but I would say I would do another cruise again, honestly. We met these people when we were like whale watching up in the observatory place. We went on the Encore. Oh. Is this how my morning's going? Is this how my day is going? Just kidding. I was 10 minutes late to my workout class this morning. I'm a little scatterbrained today. But we met these people in the observatory when we were watching whales, and what was I gonna say? Oh, they said that the best cruise that they ever went on was one to like through the Panama Canal. So I would think about that as well. But basically what I loved about the Alaskan cruise versus like going to Mexico, I don't mind just like going to Mexico. Because it's like easy to get around in Mexico, like you can rent a car and all that. In Alaska, it's not easy to get around places, and I think that's the appeal of like an Alaskan cruise. I feel weird even trying to cover this thing up because I just think it's not worth it. Bullseye. I see the appeal of it because there's really no way to get around Alaska besides on a cruise. I've also been using this little dual-sided brush. So good. So I understood the appeal and the convenience, and I really enjoyed it. We had a good time. This House Labs concealer though, you guys, so good. I still love my Tower 28. This is more full coverage, I would say, than the Tower 28. Like a medium. This is like a medium, whereas the Tower 28 is like light to medium. It really doesn't crease on me. So if you're looking for a new concealer, did I say Tower 28? Did I say Kosas? Who are you today, girl? Look at those friends. What else is new and exciting? I am so excited for fall. Fall is probably my favorite time of year in this area. Like, so good. The like fall festivities. I was texting Leilani today and I was like, we need to do an apple picking pumpkin patch thing real soon. I'm gonna wait until October for that, but I did order these like little bat things that go on your wall from Amazon, and they're here right now, so they're probably chilling on my front porch or my door or something. But I'm excited for those. And then I do want to go get like a fall mat and stuff like that from Target eventually, but I was like, I feel like I could wait a little bit longer. It's not technically fall. I think Saturday is technically the first day of fall, but okay. Did that do anything? No, not really, Kelly. I like had pushed so hard. It's a mess. Nothing's gonna cover this up, girl. Nothing. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited for fall. Oh, I have a question. Okay. So Arlo has been going through, I would say, like regressions recently, and probably a lot has to do with us leaving him and going out of town for 10 days, you know. It's the first time we've done that since he was like a baby and really like new, and we've only done it once when he was a baby as well. But he's been going through some regressions, specifically with sleeping, napping, yeah, in general. So I've kind of thought that the reason why is because it's no longer summer, and so he is in like actual school, like they're doing like class and lessons and things like that, instead of just like going outside all day basically and like playing all day. Like they're having like more, what do I have on my nose? They're having more structure, right? So I was like, maybe he's just not tiring himself out, and like he's just not burning as much energy that he needs to burn, because he's a really, really active kid. Like his teacher was like, this boy is, he's wild. And I'm like, thank you, I know. She's like, he's super smart, he's just very, you know, he's a little crazy. And I said, yeah, I know. She didn't use the word crazy, I used the word crazy. But anyway, I figured that was kind of it. So he's like struggling to want to go to bed at night. He's just not wanting to nap. He's just kind of pushing back on all of that stuff, which I think is totally normal. So yesterday I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like walk to go pick him up. We live a mile from our daycare, so it's a mile back for him. And it was the first time we did it. And honestly, I felt like it did really well. Like he ran, God, the entire way back basically. And I was like, this is kind of like what people do for their dogs, right? They like tire them out. And so I was like, should I be doing that sort of stuff? So I'm trying to think like that's doable right now and into the next like 2 months maybe, but then it's gonna start to get like cold and we're not gonna be able to do that, and there's gonna be like snow and stuff. So my other thought was like, okay, like taking him to the gym in the evening, and like Scott and I could do a yoga class or something like that. Then I was like, you know, we have such like that time that I have in the evening with him, or that we have in the evening with him, is like the only family time we have besides the weekends during the week, because it's just, we both work and whatnot. And so I was like, I don't really want to like not spend that time with him. And our gym doesn't really like have like family play area, which I wish that it did. So I guess what I'm asking is like, what are some different, like if you live up north or whatnot, like, and you have a very active child, what kind of things do you do as a family during the week? Like we do bike rides, we walk outside, like a lot during the summer we were walking to get ice cream and stuff. But like I said, again, walking isn't going to be much of an option in the field. Y'all, in the just not, it's unwell. And so I just feel like we're not doing enough to keep him like engaged. So I need some tips, need some tricks if you have any, because we haven't figured it out ourselves. So if you have any tips and tricks, I will gladly accept them. Dude, I started using Babe Lash again, which I ran out of it. I already have another one, but I'm currently now going back to Grande Lash because I have one of those. But I took a break from using eyelash serums for like a really long time, and my eyelashes were like little stumps, and now I used it again and like, holy crap, they are so long. I feel like that would work for everyone's eyelash. Why is hair serums and stuff like that not the same though? Like, I've used hair growth serums and I just don't think I noticed that big of a difference. But like eyelash serums, it's like holy camole, and it's like, do I just not use it long enough? But that's not the case, because I used like Divi like freaking 5 months in a row. And I'm like, when am I gonna see results? I mean, she doesn't claim that it's hair growth, but if you've tried like Vegamore I think it is, let me know, because I'm curious to try that out and see. I feel like I just shadowed the heck out of that thing, and it's just like, well, bam, even more than what it normally is. Same thing with these. Sometimes I feel like the heavier you try to conceal a pimple, the more it just like, it's like, hi, can't get rid of me. I'm getting ready to switch over our fall, like my fall closet. I think I'm gonna do that, I think tomorrow. I don't know how, it's already Thursday. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna film this and edit it and put it up today, but because I like to do that with my girl talk, so it feels like we're like actually like talking. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I can't believe that this day is already Thursday and this week is already over. I feel like the week you get back from vacation is just kind of all just like a blur, and just like trying to get back into a routine. But I'm gonna switch over my fall wardrobe, I think, because I think it's safe to say that we're not gonna hit like above like 80 from here on out, maybe like a random day. I'll keep like a pair of shorts, and I always keep t-shirts and stuff, so it's not like a big deal, but I think I can put away like the dresses and the sandals for the most part, like keep my Birkenstocks out, but start bringing out stuff. So this closet is mostly like dresses and things that are summery that I don't wear every day, and then my main closet is like stuff I wear all the time. And then I have like 3 bins full of like fall and winter stuff, so I'm gonna put winter stuff in here and then fall stuff in the other closet, because I don't think we need to go like full send with like everything out in our main thing. But I feel like I've done a decent amount of dog hair shopping for fall. I did order those like if you follow my vlog channel, I ordered a pair of green Golas, and I love them because I think they're like kind of like a Samba, but they're different. I loved the green, but I ordered a 6.5 and I really needed a 7, and now they're sold out, and I'm kind of like, but I've heard that they come back in stock, so praying that that happens, because I'm like, I really liked them. And then I did just order a couple more things. I ordered like a red sweater and some different stuff like that, but I'm gonna film my fall capsule soon. But I figured I should make the transition first, so I'm gonna do my transition wardrobe first and then pull what do you think is gonna be my fall capsule this year. It is so weird the older you get. Like, I know like my mom would always be like, oh, trends come back, and like, and I'd be like, no, they don't do that. And then now that you're older, you're like, holy crap, seeing the 2000s come back. And I think that's what makes us feel old and look old. I feel like holding on to things that and not adapting to the trends makes you look older, simply because you're not adapting to the trends. But sometimes when you're older, you feel like when you adapt to the trends, you're like trying to be young, or like it doesn't look right on you, but it really is totally personal. But anyway, let's, oh, I'm like all over the place. Let's get our eyeshadow on. So yeah, I think pretty much the only trends that I've adapted to, well, like besides like Adidas popping off, I've definitely adapted to Adidas popping off. And then I have adopted the ballet flats a little bit. I'm bringing those back, which I'm happy for, because I'm not a heel girl, and I feel like those are like a heel. Those could replace a heel. I'm just like not a heel girl. I'm also not a boot girl either. I've just never been a boot girl. I've tried, and I would always just be like, how would I style them? And I'm like, if you don't know, girl, then they're not for you. Like, if you feel like you don't know what to wear them with or how to wear them, then the simple answer is probably they're just not meant for you. And if you're not lacking them in your wardrobe, it means you don't need them in your wardrobe, and that's okay. Let's put on some freckles to distract from our pimples. In this TikTok the other day, I think her name was Alicia, which I'm pretty sure she's a YouTuber. I never like really followed her. She like came after I was like, she's like younger than me, but she was talking about like trends we think we're gonna like laugh at, and one of those was like the really fluffy brushed up brows, and I think we're already like past that for the most part. Like, we still like a fluffy brow. I really hope those like Anastasia dip brows don't come back. Like, I still brush up my brows, but I never like plastered them to my face a ton. But a lot of people did, and it was like their signature look. And she was talking about how she thinks like a lot of people are gonna look back and be like, what was I doing? And I think that's just, that's part of the cyclical pattern of fashion and beauty trends. But I also saw this one where it was like us like calling makeup trends like different drinks or something. And I saw one on TikTok that said, you know, like everything's like the latte makeup or the strawberry milk makeup, and she was like, wait, I have this one. It's a pumpkin spice latte with 1 pump of this, and hold the foam, add sweet cream. You're gonna want to do this look. And I was just like, that's funny. You gotta be like, but the other thing is like, we do that because, or not we, because I don't do that. People do that because you have to do something new to like stand out or whatever. So that's why people do it, and I think it's funny. And she was like, it's a warm makeup look. I've also been in love with this e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara. It's so good. It reminds me a lot of Maybelline Lash Sensational. See, look at these freaking lashes lately. It's kind of insane. What else is new with life? I gained like 10 pounds on the cruise, and like I'm not even being dramatic, like literally 10 pounds because I ate so much. So I've been trying to make healthier food choices, mostly because I mean you can tell in my skin. Also, like my body does not like what I did to it. And then I've been trying to get back out on my walks. Like I notice when I'm just like in a funk, like most of the time I can cure that by just like going on a walk and just being outside, fresh air, like putting on a podcast, just taking literally, even if it's just 1 mile, like it makes such a difference. Even if you don't have a mile to walk or the time to walk a mile, it makes such a difference in my mental health. So I did that yesterday. I actually did 2 walks because I walked to pick up Arlo, like I said. Walking to pick him up though was so stressful because we live on like, or his daycare and where we live is like on a really busy road. So like, and he's like, I don't want to hold your hand. And I'm like, sir, we are holding hands. So that was fun. He had to hold my finger, but I was just like on alert, like, you know? Ooh, lashes be lashing. I'm also thinking about getting, sorry, gotta get these lashes right. Getting Botox put in my like these muscles, not for the slimming effect, but I don't know if you can hear it. It pops literally every single time I open my jaw. My jaw pops. Like when I'm eating, when it eats something really big, it's like really loud, and Scott can hear it across the table. He's like, doesn't that hurt? And I'm like, sometimes it does. And I'm just like afraid that if I don't do something that like, I would get like arthritis in there. It's just this side. It like pops and I can feel like a swelling. So I'm like worried that if I don't like get it taken care of, I know I need to wear my night guard more, but I'm also wondering if getting Botox would help. So if you, I feel like insurance should cover that, but if you have had good luck with that, let me know in the comments. Oh, I've also been loving this. This is the One Size Until Dawn mattifying spray. I'm actually not going to use it today because I'm not really like doing a ton, but when I'm outside, I wore this the whole time. Like I would wear or whenever I would put on like makeup when I was in Alaska, I wore that and it would just, she wasn't going anywhere, especially because like it was raining. I didn't wear a ton of makeup, but when I did, I wore that. It was good. Overall though, I would still say I like the finish of the Benefit Professional better. So I would, if I was like doing a makeup look that I wanted to last all day, I would still go in with this and then go in with this. I know, extra, but so yeah, that's it. Life lately has been pretty good after Alaska. We just got back, just trying to get back into the routine of things. Parenting is, we're in a difficult stage right now, but I know it'll pass, and I try to remember in these moments that it's like crazy and I'm like frustrated. I try to remember like I am going to miss this. Have you ever heard that song, you're gonna miss this, you're gonna want this back, you're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast? I know I'm a great singer, right? I try to remember that song though when I'm feeling just like overwhelmed or just whatever. I try to remember like all of this stuff. You're gonna look back and just be like, oh. And I also know that like these problems are so small compared to what I'm gonna deal with in the future with him. But I think it's one of those weird things like with parenting compared to like if you're like going through like a work thing or a relationship thing and it's a hard time in your life, you're kind of like, it does not relate back to you. You're gonna miss this, you're gonna want this back. No, if you have a terrible job or a terrible relationship, like you don't want that back. You're not gonna miss that. So parenting is like such a feeling that I feel like you never feel until you're in it. You know what I mean? Like you can't really relate it to anything else in life. But that song just resonates so much, and I think back to like, I don't know, so much of those times in my life where I was like, I want this gone or I want this done, and now I'm like, no I don't. So yeah, that's life lately, just being a mom and making it through, and excited for fall and excited decorating and all that stuff. I feel like I never really decorated for fall in the past, but I'm trying to get more into it because Arlo's favorite holiday is Halloween. I think he wants to be Hot Rod again this year, which is kind of like easy peasy, but I'm also like, you realize you can be something else, right? You don't have to be the same thing for for Halloween just because you were it last year. But I mean, if he wants to be, easy peasy. But I was thinking Ninja Turtles, which would be easy as well because he already has a turtle shell, so I could make a costume out of that. But my mom always made our Halloween costumes from like scratch, so I like to do that as well. But the bad thing about Hot Rod is I can't be anything. I mean, I could be the girl Denise, but nobody would know. Nobody even knows what Hot Rod is unless you've seen the movie anyways. But that's why I just tell people he was Evel Knievel, but oh well. Alright, so if you're interested in all of my fall decorating, fall content, then check out my vlog channel. I'll throw it up in the cards. But thanks for spending this super chill day. Just a little, I don't know. Most of the time when I'm like, I don't have a topic, I'm like, is this even worth it? But then I'm like, you know, sometimes like you just want to sit and like catch up with a girlfriend and you don't even need to do anything. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's nice to just like hang out and not do something. You just hang out and just enjoy people's presence or hear me ramble. But yeah, I love you guys. I will see you in my next video real soon. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday because I'm posting this on Thursday. I love you guys.